Hi Aries, welcome to your last 3 months forecast of the year. So this will be for October, November, and December. And I'm so sorry, I know that this is a little bit late, but I have been really struggling with my energy and my health for the past few days. And I don't really know what happened to the other video, but anyway, it always happens every time it's a period like this, okay? Anyway, I'm sorry, but let's start all over again. Alright, Aries, let's take a look. What's going to be coming your way between the months of, well, the last 3 months of the year. Oh. Okay, there will be some disappointing news. That consists somebody from the past. Somebody who broke your heart, lied upon to you, cheated on you while you're working, but you're so afraid to face, confront, and you've been, wow, that you've been trying to escape from. And definitely you will be hearing more from this person this month. I feel like it's an air sign or a water sign. Let's take a look. Okay, now about your workplace, your career. Don't play with fire. Some of you don't get involved in an office affair. Don't get involved with an colleague, okay, or coworker, a client, or don't get involved with somebody that you just wanted to say yes, because it will have a very heavy impact into your reputation and into your career. This will be for your love life. Okay, the thing that you're working hard, or if you're trying to rebuild your lives again, especially for those who have gone through some, let's say, severe impact, okay, in the past in your relationship because of a third party. Looks like your partner's gonna do it again. Or it looks like well, either it's your partner or you, that there will be a temptation that's gonna be coming your way. I feel like this is more about you. So be very careful, because there is somebody who looks very promising, an earth sign woman, financially successful. Well, it looks like this is really on you. This person is very successful, independent, very strong personality, expressive, frank and straightforward, very talented. Ooh, somebody's gonna get caught. Somebody's gonna rumble. Okay. Alrighty. You know, there will be someone who's going to be reaching out to you. There will be major communications, okay? I also feel like there will also be a letter from a lawyer, from another person. Or if you're trying to run away from the responsibilities from this person, especially if you have some child support thing, or you're missing out on the child support, it looks like this person will be reappealing and will ask for the lump sum of money from you. Now, you've been trying to avoid this person, even though it's been like years already, between 5 to 9 years. And it seems like you really don't want to see this person, talk to this person, or have this person in front of your face, okay? This person from the past, which is more likely somebody from the past, I mean from your past life, and they've hurted you, cheated on you, lied to you, what do you call this, like crumble your foundation. You have tried to rebuild yourself while hiding from this person, tried to run away, get away, move away, create some barricades and walls, but then this person will be coming into your life again, will be reaching out to you. It's already a mother figure, more likely an air sign, someone that you have had a family with, or somebody who already have a family, a bit of a trickster, materialistic, wishing for a better life or a good life, and still wishing to be with you. Okay, it seems like even though after all this time and after all these years, this person still have a little bit of a feeling, for you. And even if you don't want to admit it to yourself, a part of you feels like, oh, okay, so they still have feelings for me. And I just feel like, there are some things from the past that you can't really seem to avoid because of this person. And that there are some things that you really need to face right now. There is no escape. There is no in denial. And there are no more walls that can divide you. Because this person, let's just say that they have been like waiting outside the door for you for like a very long period of time. And now that the door is slowly opening, it's like slightly ajar. And the locks are broke. So this person will be opening up the door anytime soon. And I feel like when this person comes back into your life, it's like seeing a boogeyman. Okay? Anyway, and some of you will be dealing with somebody who is pregnant, or that you will be impregnating somebody that you don't want to be responsible of, but then this person will be filing for something legal against you. Okay, for some of you, for some Aries. Now, to those who's already married, it looks like you feel like this is not really the right time for this, or you've been like you've been talking about family planning and then having a child at the right phase and time, and all of a sudden this just came out. So there will be some arguments, and there will be some stuff that this will be coming up, and you're not going to like the response of your partner, or you're not going to like how they are going to be reacting to your situation. Some married couples, if they'll find out that they're getting, they're going to be a dad, or they're going to be a mom, they're going to be very happy. But with your partner, it's like they don't know what to do, and they don't even know if they want this, so that will give you a lot of confusion, a lot of mixed energies, and a lot of questions into your relationship. Now, when it comes to your workplace, okay, looks like don't play with fire. Don't mix pleasure with business, okay? Do not get involved with any coworker, colleagues, bosses especially, and do not flirt on the phone, because I feel like this is only a setup, or this is only something to disturb you or to set you up for humiliation, that later on somebody will be blackmailing you. Make sure that you will be protecting the fruits of your labor, okay? And you need to step out of that, you need to step out of that zone. You will be the rising phoenix, that the old you can kiss that goodbye, and then you can welcome, the new you during this era. Somebody will be asking you out from your workplace, or from your, one of your clients, could be. But I feel like this is what you really need to avoid. Okay? This is what you really need to avoid. Having a love triangle. Somebody around you who lives far from you, or who is in another place, will somehow feel that there's a different energy around you. So do not ever give in to this. Okay? Now, you will be expected to present some more ideas and some more contributions to the project that you will be doing for the next year, 2020. But then you will be looking for much more, let's say, inspiration, background checks, researches, and everything. And you're going to be a little bit distracted during this month. Now, some of you will be looking for a new job or new place or new house. And this will be adding up more disturbances and delays to the project that you need to present by the end of the month. Now, you also need to declutter, and you need to, let's say, create a backup of your hard copies of your files. And this is the time that you will know that something is missing, or something has been taken out of your possession, and you will get involved in a more likely a mishap. Okay, that somebody will be setting you up, and that this very important document and confidential record is missing. It is under your care, and you will get it resolved, because you will secure the files, and you will find it again, or you will have it back. But then this will just add up more pressure into your workplace or into your reputation. And I feel like you will also be opting for a break during this month, and some of you will be moving into a new place or a new company. Now, when it comes to your love life, some of you who's already married, that you've been trying to rebuild yourself, to rebuild your relationship, build yourself up, and try to, find, let's say, the silver lining for you to still continue it. But then there will still be some things that you will be discovering, hearing, or reading about how your partner really feels about you. So this will be disturbing them, and it will be irking them as well, and borrowed in their mind that this is how you really feel. Instead of talking and instead of confronting you, they will be keeping it in mind. It will be affecting their emotions over you, to the extent that some of you will be feeling so guilty, or will feel a little bit conscientious about those words, but it's already too late. Now, some of you who will be dealing with somebody from the past who's an earth sign, I feel like this, especially if you're single, I feel like this one will be much more serious and will be much more dedicated. Now, to some of you who's going through some love triangles or dealing with another person outside of their relationship, be very careful, as this might break out in a not so good manner. And to some of you who's dealing with a water sign or fire sign, more emotions will be flooding and will be coming out in the open. And there will also be some secrets that will be spilled. Plus, there will be some things that you will be discovering about both of you. How you really think that it's almost the same, and that you're so synchronized towards one another. With the changes that's about to come your way, because I feel like some of you will be going into a big fight, big confrontation, big jealousies, and well, there will be a big fight. I feel like you'll be dealing with some depressions and stress, okay? And to some of you who's been rebuilding your lives and then your marriage, it needs a lot of work, because there will be another disaster that's about to come your way. Now, it's only for this month. Now, for your sex life, singles, looks like be very careful with the one who you're dealing with. Otherwise, you might end up being pregnant during this month. If you're so in love with an earth sign or with a fire sign, actually with the earth sign, they will be responsible. But if you're dealing with another fire sign, they're not gonna like, you know, what they're gonna hear. Okay? There needs to be some balancing. There are some other options, which is, I feel like you're not gonna like what your partner will be suggesting you, and because of that, there will be a big argument to the extent that there will be a big fallout that's gonna happen. Now, some of you is dealing with a water sign. Looks like this person will be cherishing you, and if you're dealing with the an actually air sign and another earth sign that is younger than you, there will be a lot of jealousies, and there is also a discovery of a third party. That is if you're single. Now, for those who's already married, it looks like pregnancy is really, really, really in the cards right now. And you can expect that, you know, this going back and forth thing, that there will be some challenges that will just make your love stronger and your sex life to be much more burning, passionate, and more, well, the affection will be rising, okay, will be increasing. Like how you caress each other, and how you kiss, how you miss, and how you make up. And you will be cuddling a lot because you need to comfort one another. Now, when it comes to your health, looks like you need to go on a break because you're under a lot of stress, you're burned out. You also need to lessen your food intake, your food habit. Don't stay too late at night and go on a party. Learn how to balance your, your food lifestyle or your eating habits. Women, you'll be dealing with some bad dysmenorrhea, a lot of pain. And you will be feeling that intense pain from your knees to your pelvic, okay? And some of you will be dealing with an ulcer, breast issues, and throat. I feel like it's gonna be like hypothyroidism. Well, it's gonna be like really big, and I feel like some of you will have a hard time sleeping. Or some of you will be sleeping too much because of the depression. And you also need to be a little bit more hygienic with the food that you're going to be eating, especially if it's raw. And you will also have some problems with your balances, or some of you will be dealing with a vertigo, and some of you will be dealing with having some problems balancing your body, or you keep on falling on the left side, okay? And some of you will be engrossed in gardening, some gardening, or backyard gardening, okay? That you will be too interested in planting herbs. Also, be very careful in having an illness from somebody who's already contaminated with a virus or bacteria. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. This time we'll be using the spirit messages, okay? Gratitude. This also came out in your other reading. I mean, with the first video that I have released. Father's love, caregiver, self-sabotage, let go, support. Okay. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life. Instead of complaining about what you don't have, if you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. You know, when you start looking into other people's cup, or when you start looking into other people's blessings, and you don't even, be contented with whatever you have that's already right in front of you, the blessings that the universe is supposed to be giving to you, it bounces away from you. And those people that are surrounding you, they are the one who get it. Or if, you know, and if you were going to say that, what if there are no other people around me, then other people will be getting it still. Okay, it will be distributed to those who's contented, who knows how to be contented, and who knows how to be grateful to whatever they have. So stop looking into other people's cup. Okay, be more contented and be very, like, be happy with whatever you have. It will improve in time as long as you will learn your lesson. A father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. You know, if you're having some father issues, or if you're having some problems with your son, especially if you're a male, I feel like this is the time that you really need to express yourself, to your son or to your father right before everything else will be late. I mean, you can never tell. Life is too short. Sometimes they're still here. The next day, the following day, who knows? So I feel like this is also one of your issues that you are holding on, or that you still have some issues about gaining the love of your father, the approval, the attention, and affection as well. Now, caregiver, we are with you, and Spirit has its own of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Like what I said, this is still connected to one another. Okay, if you will have a time, and if you can find time to at least go and see your parents, just like weekends or once a week, do it. Okay, because the spirits are already trying to remind you that there is something that you really needed to do right now. Self-sabotage, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. I feel like because you don't really trust yourself enough, or you listen more to your fears. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Support people come into your life for many different reasons. Some of you learn and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. This is the person that's going to be coming back into your life with the legal baggage. Okay? Anyway, let's move on to the month of November. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Okay, and moving on to the month of November, let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. You want to keep your riches to yourself. But it seems like somebody eyes the glitter and they want to have the shine of it. But it seems like this time, an air sign man or a woman wants to take part of that. And it seems like they're going to do anything and everything to be successful and to take whatever that really belongs to theirs. Or that they feel like that really belongs to them. Okay? Now, let's take a look. It seems like there will also be some things about your marriage, relationship, or love life that will be coming in a blur. If you're planning to settle with this air sign or with this water sign on your own, it seems like there will be some problems with your own relationship right now. Or if you're single, then the person that this air sign is with will become more of a problem, okay? Because they're going to think that they are having an affair, or the two of you are having something. But the truth is, it's not. All right. Some Aries are definitely gonna go through some third-party issues. Well, it's not that you're gonna be dealing with your partner who have it, but you are the one who will be dealing with the temptation this month. All right. Oh, it seems like someone's gonna think that you're having an affair and that you're hiding things from them. Someone's not gonna like your decision. There will be a big confrontation. Ooh. Someone's gonna grab their bazooka. I'm just kidding. But someone's really gonna be so outrageous this month. And they're gonna assume or think that the reason why you're hiding things from them or doing things behind them is that you're having a third party. You better make it clear to your partner right now that whatever it is that you're doing is not, like it has nothing to do with infidelity. But there are some things that you just want to resolve on your own. I feel like they're gonna understand, later on. But if you will explain it to them right before you make that decision, especially that there are some money issues or there are some money involved, it's gonna be like dealing with a lot of stress, both at the same time. Alrighty, this month of November, you really want to keep your assets to yourself and you don't want this, this person to know. Either it's a fire sign, water sign, or an air sign that you're dealing with and that there is something that you can give to them or provide to them. I feel like this is somebody that you owe money from, something like a child support in lump sum money, or that there is something more like an obligation that you're supposed to be giving to them at the time of your divorce, but you have made it so difficult for them to collect whatever that they needed, whatever it is that they needed to collect. Well, let's say, for example, that there's a property that you're supposed to be selling and then there's money that you need to split up. You did not really split up to them because he came up with a lot of alibis, and now that they can see, or that they will be coming across your path again, that you're doing well, that you're doing so well in your life. I also feel like that this person will also be confronting a fire sign, and that you have to woo this person in your life. And that your harmony will be very affected because it seems like your partner will assume or will think or feel that you're not being totally honest with them. And especially if you're already married, they will be repeating to you the vows that you have made at the altar, or that they will tell, the like honoring your commitment and your promises towards one another. So this person from the past is really gonna drive you crazy, to the extent that there's let's say, for example, like a 68% of whatever that they're supposed to be getting from you in the past, they want to increase it to 72. Okay, whether it's the splitting an asset or like a lump sum of money that they need to, that they need to get from you. Now, you will think of another way on how to escape this situation, but it seems like this month, this person will be cornering you. So it's much better for you to what do you call this, like settle, rather than pay for the hefty fines or hefty penalties in the court. Well, when it seems like when it comes to your workplace or to your career, there will be a lot of stress. It's like a lot of people. It's like, like I don't want to hear it. Like I want to put my phone down. I want to hide from the world. I want to sleep. I want to cover up my windows, and I don't want to open up my doors. Like don't disturb me. That kind of feeling that you're going to be going through. That you're going to go through the stressful period during this month, and I feel like there are also some things, problems, emergencies that you will be unable to work on, that you'll be unable to, to handle on your own. You will be needing the help of other people, or it seems like either you will start hiring more people, getting more people, outsourcing, asking for some help, or like you'll be waving your flag of SOS. Okay, so the correspondence will be, will do good. The response around middle of the month, but then of course it's going to cost you a lot of money, and I feel like this will be like a huge turn into your career and a huge step. However, you will be it's like there are some old wounds, and there are some old stuff that needs to be tendered, and it needs to be taken care of. Okay, except that, let's say for example that you have 3 clients. One of the clients that you're going to be dealing with, 2 will be understanding, 1 will be like on you, and they're going to be like, nope, I'm not going to accept that excuse. I'm not going to accept that kind of that kind of alibi, or that kind of reason. So even if you have to work 24/7, get on it. Okay, they want you to work hard on it. They want you to resolve that, because they feel like they're paying you, and so as your boss will also be on you, and there will be a lot of pressure. So there's nothing that you can do, but I feel like by the end of this month you will be crashing, or you will be, especially if you're a woman, you're going to be breaking down in tears because of all the pressures and demands that, and all the, of course, the words that you're going to hear from your bosses, from your colleagues, and from your, from your partners, or from your clients, that is, that you cannot really swallow. But then magic happens. So I feel like this is where you will be using your magic, and you will be creating a solution. Okay, it will all get sorted out the last week of this month, and despite of that, you'll be earning their respect and their admiration. I also feel like some of you who will be who's also selling your house, planning to buy a new house. This is also the time where you will be having that money that you really need to buy that house, or to get that house, because you're going to have enough money. Well, thanks to the very difficult period, because your company or your boss will be giving you an extra commission or reward for working too hard and not leaving, or walking away during the time of distress. So things happen for a reason, and there's always a silver lining. I feel like instead of resting, and instead of recuperating, it seems like you'll be drafting more ideas to present to the company, and you will become much more stronger and smarter this time. Love. It seems like some of you are really going to be dealing with somebody who's pregnant, or someone who wants to get pregnant, or wants to have a family, but then you feel like financially, this is not really the right time. It's not that you don't have money, but with the business, with the schedule, with the crazy, hectic, traveling that you have to go here and there, it seems like you have to leave your partner behind, or you are the one who will be going back and forth. If you're a woman, you cannot really let go and, like give up your career just for the pregnancy. But if you're the man, you feel like it's going to be really hard to leave somebody who's pregnant to be on their own. Okay. Although there are some relatives that you can arrange, but you want to be by your side. Sorry, you want to be by their side, during that time. But you feel like this is going to be like a very crazy period, and you can't just let go of all the breaks, of all the clients, of all the money. Okay, crazy money figures that's going to be coming your way, and dealing with some pregnancy or children's issues. It's like, that's going to be at the last of your list. And this will just add up more, problem to your relationship, or more crack, because your partner will somehow feel like you're not serious, or you don't want to have a family. But I feel like you just need to stress out more of your point, and you just need to let them know what is your main point for that. It's going to be hard to understand for them, but just try to air out, okay, whatever that you feel like you needed to explain. Don't just bottle it up. Don't just keep it to yourself, because otherwise the issue will just get even bigger. Singles. All right. Looks like you are dating more than one or more than two. And this is the time that you're going to get caught, especially if you are dealing with a Leo, or any water sign. Well, Leo is a fire sign. Fire sign, water sign, and air sign. Looks like someone's going to go berserk, and you will be wooing your partner, or you'll be wooing that person that you're with or that you're seeing. Okay? When I say singles, it means that you're not yet married, okay? And you're only dating, you're not with anyone, you're not domesticated with anyone. So that's still considered a single. All right? And it seems like while you're making love with the other, you're thinking about the other person, and then the other person will be a little bit dominant, and then the other person will be very sweet and romantic and affectionate, and then the other person is going to be a little bit, full of games. So you're comparing 2 or 3, okay, the people that you are, let's say, having a lot of fun with. Now, if you're already married, there will be some jealousies, confrontations, and there will be some unnecessary dramas, okay, that's going to be coming your way. As I've said, some of you will really have to face a temptation. Somebody will also be seducing you or seducing you. Somebody will also be coming your way to tempt you. Well, you're going to be long hair this month, and the vicious jealousy is something that's not really, something that you should look for. Something that you should really look forward to. As I've said, someone's going to be so outraged this month. There will be a lot of confrontations. You're going to see the dark side of your partner as they get jealous, especially if there are some other women issues or other men. So be very careful, okay? Some Aries, this is really unavoidable. Okay, some Aries will find out that they are pregnant or that they are having a baby. Some of you needs to release your toxins and release your stress because you're so burned out. A travel near the water is okay and more ideal, and you also need to balance your diet and eat less carbs during this month, okay? Some of you needs to check out your eating habits, food lifestyle, and don't stay too late at night partying, especially if you're 40s above. Now you need to have a balanced diet, and it seems like women are still going to be dealing with some period problems, over-related problems, especially for singles, and tenderness of your nipples or your breast, and swollen muscles. I also feel like you're gonna have a hard time getting up or sitting because of your painful back. And some of you will have some high blood pressure because you're gonna feel that your nape is really painful, and so is the top of your head. Okay? You also need to get your eyes checked, and I feel like it's also time for you to change the grade of your reading glasses. Some of you will be dealing with some fever, flu, body ache, muscle pain, and it's because of the stress, okay, that you're going to be dealing with this month. And some of you needs to be a little bit more hygienic, especially if you're into raw food. Now, balancing will also be a problem, especially for those with vertigo or with had a history of stroke. And there are some genetic diseases that you will also be dealing with that has been passed on from one generation to another. That's why the doctors couldn't really find out what's really wrong with you. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards. Intuitive nudges, synchronicity, it has something to do with the past. Strength, possibly a history that keeps on recycling and repeating itself. Have fun, hope, study. Some of you will be going through some short course study. Okay, intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. It seems like you are still well connected to somebody and that they can still feel your energy. Synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence in reality. They're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. That is actually the lesson that you need to learn, and that there are some, if you'll go back to the previous month of October, that there are some people that is being sent your way to assist you with your journey or to still learn from them. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction in a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. Have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and soul permission to have fun. Just like dancing in the rain, playing in puddles, acting like two crazy people. Okay, hope your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There's always hope. So if you're feeling so hopeless about this, about somebody around your life that they don't really get you, they don't understand you, they don't make you happy, you feel so miserable, there's still hope, because it means that that person still have the chance to change for the better. Study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Okay? Moving on to the month of December. You know, it might take a few days for me to complete all these zodiac signs because, you know, this is a very difficult period. So please bear with me, okay? I know that a lot of you are so anxious to hear about your signs, which I will really, really push myself to do it. Okay? Especially if, hopefully I'll be feeling great. All right. Okay. This month of December for you seems like, ooh, there will be some issues about the family. Well, there will be a temporary separation from somebody that you're with. You're planning on a travel, but then there will be some disturbances. Some of you will be dealing with some family emergencies, and it seems like all right. Anyway, let me finish all the spread first. Ooh. This whole temptation this whole temptation thing is still here. You know, remember, especially if you're already married, okay? As time goes by, that you're already in a long-term relationship, there will be a balance of karma. Whatever you do, the other person will also be doing it. So you'll be mirroring. Okay. You know, there are still some, let's just say some tales, okay, of whatever happened in the month of October and November dealing with this person from the past that you will still be dealing with. But then I feel like this person only wants to see you for one last time just to air out their apologies and goodbye. Intentionally, they want to see you suffer, or they want to, you know, to see you hurt. But then all of this, after doing everything and after letting go of the grudges, after letting go and giving out whatever they want from you in the month of October and November, that this person's intention will be like, will not just be all about the money, will not just be all about the obligation, but also that they want to be cut off or free from your karmic ties or in the, for whatever happened to you in the past. Now, if you're not gonna let go and forgive this person or even apologize, then this whole thing will be recycled and will mold into your next relationship. Or if you're already in a relationship right now or you're already married, expect that whatever happened in your past relationship, then there is a possibility of the history copying itself and replaying itself again. Some people just don't find the essence of giving a closure or having a closure, okay? Actually, the real closure, only time can give it. Only time can tell it. Only time and you can give it to yourself. But then, of course, the last words, the last thing that you really want to tell this person is like, why? Why did it happen? Where did I go wrong? Why did you do the things that you do? Or why did you go away? Why did you leave? Why did you, walked away from us and stuff like that? Those unanswered questions and those things, those last words that you really want to tell that person from the past, I feel like that is the only thing that you really need to air out and to, not to keep it hanging anymore. And right after that, the two of you will be on your own separate ways. Now, dealing with somebody dealing with somebody that is already with you at present, and it seems like what I said, this person will somehow think or assume that you are hiding things from them, and that they are going to know that you've been dealing with your ex or this person from the past or your baby mama. Okay, because there is a letter that will be coming into your place or into your home, and they're the one who's going to be getting it or reading it. Okay. Now, somebody will be creating a drama, but it's not that they're going to be walking away from you for good. It's like they just need to have some air, they need to think, and they need to move away from you for a little while in order for them to understand, why did you do the things that you have done, okay? Or why did you keep it to them as a secret? Because they don't really understand, like you're supposed to be couples, you're supposed to be working as a team, and you're supposed to be telling him or her the things that the things that you're about to do or the decisions that you have to make. But then at this point, you go solo. So you also need to understand where they're coming from. Okay, especially that they are so sensitive about the ex issues. Now, there will be some emergencies from a family member, or there will be some family emergencies that you need to attend to the extent that if you are, because you're going to be traveling, okay, right in the middle of this month, right before holidays or Christmas, but then right after your holidays, you're going to go straight either to your family or to the family of your spouse. But I feel like it's a guy, okay? It's older male family member, and a younger male family member will also be reaching out to you about their situation. Well, that's really sad, but anyway, that's life. When it comes to your workplace, this is where you're going to be earning recognition, congratulations and stuff like that, respect. And that they will also be consulting you with some of their projects. It's like you're going to be getting their trust, okay? And you're going to be the center of the attention. People will be talking about you, your seniors, the higher management, the board members, and everything else. They will be talking about your performance, the solution that you have done, the emergencies, the problems, and everything else. It's like it's going to be like a very big deal for all of them. And this is also the time that you will be shining, because you will be entitled for a bigger promotion or for a bigger position next year. Or to some of you who's on let's say, for example, freelancing, or you have your own business, this will entitle you to more contracts, more clients by next year, and this is going to be like one heck of a busy period for you again. So you just need to relax and take your time to recuperate and to regain your energy back. This is a very good month for you. Oh, no, of course, not to mention that there will be some good amount that will be given to you. Now, when it comes to your love life, like what I said, that there will be some arguments, there will be some confrontations, there will also be some issues about finances. It seems like somebody will be having some problems with the budgeting, and there will be some issues about the finances. Someone's going to be overly calculating, and there needs to be some balance. Now, some of you will be dealing with a temptation or with, let's say, a third party, okay? Somebody that you feel like, wow, this is my equal half. This is my twin flame. This is my soulmate, okay? But you're already with somebody. You're already with, you're already married and you've made vows with that person, or you've already, made promises to that person through thick and thin. Sometimes, that song, it's said to belong to someone else when the right one comes along. Sometimes it's not actually, how can you say that it's the right one? Sometimes it's only a test for us, how strong we are and how ready we are to face the next chapter and to accept the next gift of the universe. That, if you're going to be strong enough, if you know how to honor your promises and your words, even when there is a temptation that feels like, wow, this is the man or woman of my dreams, okay? So be strong during this period. Do not give in to any temptation, especially for those people who's about to get married, who's already engaged, and or who's already married. You're about to start your new life, your new chapter, and, like your new beginnings ahead. I feel like there's a lot more happiness that lies ahead of you if you will only try to avoid this temptation. Even if this person seems like, wow, they tick all the boxes, okay? Sometimes there are some people that's just way too good to be true, but, they do exist, okay? They do exist, but nobody's perfect, all right? Singles. Looks like you're going to be on your own despite of the a lot of people that you're going to be dating with, meeting, and that you will be seeing or having some fun, but it seems like none of them will make your heart beat again. You're still thinking about this person from the past, somebody who's tall, broad-shouldered, broad-chested, more likely an earth sign, long, dark, not really long, curly, dark hair, chiseled face, of course if you're a woman, chiseled face, a little bit hairy, but very tall, okay, around 6'2", 6'1", and to Aries male. It's if you're single, okay, looks like you're gonna be meeting somebody that looks like they're very tall as well, slim and slender, athletic body, ooh, great legs, and they're very all worked out. They're already in their late 30s or early 40s, but they still look like they're only in their 20s. Okay, great big smile, very confident. Aura is very addicting and very attracting. And they're, they're very magnetic. They have very magnetic personality that when they, when they walk inside a room, everyone's turning their heads just to look at that person, okay? So that's the right one for you. If you're single, unattached, no relationships whatsoever, as in you're single, okay? And if you're already married, like what I said, there will be some jealousies, dramas, confrontations, third-party issues that's going to be coming around your life during this month. But then you will also have that confusion, because whatever you're going to be feeling for the other third party, it's not just lust, okay? So make a wise decision. Now, when it comes to your health, again, issues in higher places, balancing, feeling a little bit nauseous and lethargic, I also feel like you need to check out your eyesight. You know, you're having some blurry visions and having that star spots or bright lights. And, acne issues. Oh, and it seems like because of the stress or because of your, it's actually connected to kidney. You're going to notice that your feet smells. Okay, it can be relieved. It's because of the stress that you're going to be going through, or it could be because of the new shoes that you're going to be fitting, and the person who actually fit that before you have some problems with their feet. Okay, but that could be relieved, or that could be, you know, that can be cured. And I also feel like some Aries women will be cutting their hair short during this month, or they will be having a hairdo. New hair style. I feel like some of you will be coloring your hair pink or red. And, you know, well, I hope you're not going to be wearing your hair that long, but, you know. Anyway, some of you will be having some weird hairstyle. And I feel like you're going to be pampering yourself, especially for women. Aside from that, you will also be enrolling in some aerobic stuff, you know, or gym. But be very careful in wild animals, especially if you're going to be jogging to the park, or you're going to be jogging or running into a remote place, because there might be a wild animal attack. Okay? Anyway, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Hope, have fun, just ask, love, seek, trust. Hope your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out. Know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope, especially if you're an Aries woman and that you're having a hard time with your spouse. It seems like there's still hope. Have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you? Something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. It's not really fun to be so uptight all the time. You know? You need to let go. And be crazy sometimes. Just as there are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. Love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy as receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with the spirit and always will be connected to one another. Trust while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction. Your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. This has something to do with the person that you're going to be meeting. Trust. But also make yourself trustworthy. Okay? You need to make a choice. You need to make a wise decision about it. Anyway, that's it for you for the next 3 months, Aries. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Have a great year ahead. Blessings to you.